Hey guys, what's up? Zambash here. I just thought I would do a really quick video here while I'm about to hop into the shower about what my plans are for League Start here for Child of the Ancestors. I've been flipping through a bunch of different build ideas, trying to figure out if many of the new supports are really worth using. Frankly, I don't think many of them are. There are a couple, but this build isn't actually probably going to be using any of the new support stuff, but I am using the widely memed upon Chieftain. So, what am I doing with the Chieftain? I am going to do Bleed Earthquake, of all things, with a Marrowy Urki eventually. I don't know if it's going to work super well, but I think it's got some potential, and it should be really easy to get pretty darn tanky, and should be really stable and get me going at least as a starter build. And then I have some jank with the new Guardian and going crit Iron Mass Skeletons eventually. But this is the League starting plan, so why Chieftain? Well, first of all, I think everyone knows the really good part of new Chieftain is these nodes. Tesalio essentially makes it so it's really easy to cap your res, because all you gotta do is a bunch of fire res, and then you'll get cold and lightning res as well. Super strong, and even get some fire res for free on the way, as well as life regen. And then the really strong one, Valaco Storm's Embrace, just like a very, very strong version of Melding of the Flesh that you can get right away, and it is pretty easy to get to 90 fire res, 90 max fire res, which will also give you 90 max cold and lightning res. I'm going to be doing that with Purity of Fire, plus scaling some Aura effect, plus max fire res on boots, Eldritch implicit, plus you get max res there, and there on the tree. All those together, and it will be pretty easy to hit 90 fire res without too much investment. So I'll have 90 all res, and then what I'm also going to do to take advantage of the fact that we're doing that and stacking a lot of fire res is I'm going to use the Formless Flame Helmet, which gives you a increased armor per overcapped fire res. So hopefully we'll be stacking something like 350 fire res and then minus the 90. That'll be like 240 overcapped, so that'll be like 240% armor. So I should be able to stack up a ton of armor and be really tanky that way with 90 max res, bunch of armor. I'll have 5 endurance charges, maybe 6 eventually. I'm thinking I'll probably eventually use Forbidden Jewels to take something from Juggernaut. Could be unbreakable, but could just be unflinching for easy charge generation and another charge, depending on what's expensive. So then, why Bleed and why Chieftain for the rest of this? Well, you get Tawa 4 Strength and Tukahama's War Herald. I'm going to use Earthquake most likely as my main bleed applicator. And Tawa 4 Strength, every couple of seconds, it will mirror one of your slams and do double damage, and, well, specifically 100% more damage, meaning it'll be a mega strong bleed. Then you get a 7th link Fist of War on your chest, so that'll be a mega strong bleed. And we'll just be slapping down some Earthquakes with Crimson Dance, stacking up bleed stuff. So we're focusing on bleed, obviously, get bleed chance, faster bleeds, damage over time multiplier stuff where we can. And then just generic two-handed stuff for some speed, get the aura stuff. Eventually I'm going to be anointing Charisma, and I just have a rare amulet over on here now. I'm not going to plan all the gear out and everything beforehand, because that makes it kind of pointless to play the game. Gonna go for an All's Uprising, either Pride or Determination, to make one of those free so I can fit in all of the reservation stuff I want. Most likely Pride, because Determination is super valuable. I found one of those early delving last league, and I think I sold it for like 15 something divines. I think the Pride ones are typically considerably cheaper than that, so we'll probably be using a Pride All's Uprising. And I am planning on delving again this league, and this character should be really tanky, so it should be a good delver. So that's basically it. I mean, it's going to be a kind of a basic build concept. We're going to use Hemophilia gloves, so we'll get the bleed pops, which are the best part of Gladiator that you would normally use Gladiator for anyways. And I think we should have some really strong bleed slams with these two nodes. So, wish me luck. I know a lot of people are memeing on the new Chieftain, and it definitely isn't super strong for a lot of things, but I think there are a couple of good uses of these big Slammo nodes. So that's my plan, and I hope I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned if you want to see updates for how this is going through the league.